Ya, prendido esto.
To be able to, that one has heard.
Who's your speaker? Pero you can't take it.
No, because it's still downloading, so.
Ya podemos arrancar esto. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mayor Bobo,
Here.
Mr. Calvo,
Here.
Ms. Garcia Robles is absent, Ms. Pacheco. Here. Ms. Perez is absent, Mr. Rodriguez.
Here.
Mr. Tunidor is absent, Mr. Zogby.
Present.
Mayor, you have enough members to conduct business.
Thank you. If we could all please rise, or no, I'm sorry. Well, you can rise anyways. An invocation led by our city clerk and then the pledge of allegiance led by committee member Calvo.
Lord, we ask for your continued blessing upon our city. We ask that you grant the members of this committee wisdom and understanding in every decision they face. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. If you could read the guidelines for meeting participation.
All lobbyists must register with the city clerk. As a courtesy to others, please refrain from using cellular telephones or other similar electronic devices in the council chamber. A maximum of 3 speakers in favor and 3 speakers in opposition will be allowed to address the committee on any one item. Each speaker's comments will be limited to 3 minutes. No signs or placards in support of or in opposition to an item or speaker shall be permitted within the council chamber. Any person, whether participating via the web platform, telephonic conferencing, or physical presence at City Hall, interested in making comments or posing questions on matters of public concern or on any item on the agenda may do so during the meeting. Members of the public may address the committee on any item pertaining to related business during the comments and questions portion of the meeting. A member of the public is limited to 1 appearance before the committee, and the speaker's comments will be limited to 3 minutes. The public can view public meetings on the city's YouTube page. Members of the public may hear the meeting live through telephonic conferencing using any telephone or cellular phone service. A smart device or computer are not necessary to participate in the meeting if you join by phone. All persons participating via the web platform will be muted during the meeting until called upon to be heard. Participation through Zoom requires a computer or smart mobile device with a microphone and web camera. The participant may elect to participate in the meeting using audio only or appear through both audio and video. The video function of all participants appearing through video will be turned off until called upon to be heard.
Thank you. Okay, comments or questions? Comments or questions? Anybody from the audience? Okay, showing none. Any announcements, amendments to the agenda?
No, sir.
Very well. Board members, we're on the consent agenda.
Motion.
We have a motion to approve
Second.
and a second. Are there any questions or debate on the consent agenda? All in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Okay, any opposed? Show that done. We have a presentation.
Yes, sir. School initiatives report.
Welcome.
Now it's better. You guys can hear me now. Good evening, everybody. My name is Graciela Carvajosa, and I am the proud assistant principal at City of Hialeah Educational Academy. I'm here to present on behalf of Principal Carlos Alvarez, the school initiatives report for this meeting. Do we have the presentation?
We have the presentation. You need us to put it up? 'Cause we
No,
have it
I'm
on the
good. I
back.
have it.
Okay.
I came prepared, no worries. I just want to make sure that everybody was ready to go. So the second slide we have there, our main feature is that we are an A school. We earned an A school a few months ago. We were notified, and we're very proud of this A because not only is it one of the highest A's that we've had, meaning that we've earned 70% of the points but also we're very proud because it's the first A with the new assessments, the FAST. So we're very proud to have earned this A. In addition to the academics, we also make sure that we empower our parents through the monthly parent academies. We've talked about different topics such as financial aid, data presentations, so that the parents understand when the exams results are going home, they understand how it is that their child is doing and how they can support their child at home. We also celebrated National School Choice Week, which is the right of the parent to decide whether they want to enroll their child in charter schools across the country. We celebrated that with testimonials from parents as well as leaders of the charter school movement of South Florida who presented to our students. Our school is a nationally recognized certified STEAM school. And as part of that program, we do have events such as the STEAM Build-Off. And this year, we're very proud to have added the A, which is the arts. The leadership program at our school is Leader in Me. And we have held different expos throughout the school year. And we just finished having our last expo last week, which was our Careers and Academies Expo. And I'm very happy that we had different members of the fire department, the police department, and even some council members present at this event. In terms of our athletics, we like to recognize our students not only through the pep rallies, but through senior nights, our students who are graduating. They are recognized during these special games. And we also have honor roll. We want to recognize our students for their academic excellence. Next slide. So our two biggest initiatives of the school are the STEAM program. Like I said, we are nationally certified and we are looking to renew our recertification this upcoming school year. And in preparation for that, we have held different events, including the showcase last month, which we launched the arts program at large. We combined, not only was it the regular projects and the science fair component, but we also had performances from our chorus, our live ensemble, our dance teams. And the second program is the Leader in Me. And throughout the school year, we have had different expos, some of them showcasing our sports and our clubs. And last week we had our academies and careers where we welcome members of the community to present about their careers so that students can make those decisions about what they're going to do after they graduate. So we talked about how we have an A, but we have to see what's going to happen, at the end of this school year. How are we doing? So different assessments are taken throughout the school year to complete the process called progress monitoring, to see how are we doing as we work towards the end. And the first set of data that you will see, the next two slides will show you the iReady data. The first one will be the math iReady data. And we want to see from one column to the next, we want to see the green portion of the bar increase because that shows growth. And for 6th grade, that's where we have seen the greatest growth. And our areas of challenge is our 8th graders. When it comes to our reading data, which is the next slide, for iReady, we see there that the grade levels we definitely see growth across the board, but we see the 7th grade that they're outshining 6th and 8th grade. Now, in addition to the iReady assessments, we also administer assessments that are provided by the district to continue monitoring the growth. And the next two slides show our growth in algebra and geometry. For these two areas, one of the things that we try to look at is we try to see how are our kids at Coquilla, how are they performing in comparison to the district, their peers in the district. And we have noticed that definitely the high school Algebra 1 and geometry are opportunities for growth for us, for math. And and we're not surprised because nationwide, it has been math. Post-pandemic, it has been a challenge, not only for our school, but it's definitely a challenge that is affecting different schools across the nation. The next one that we have, the next set of data is from state assessments. So now something that's different between the FSA and the FAST is that the FAST is administered 3 times a year. So we get at the beginning, at the middle, and now we're getting ready in May to administer the third one. And based on the mid-year, we're very proud to see that there has been a 19% growth in proficiency. That means 19% more of our kids are at proficiency. So if the tests were today, we increased 19% of them will be passing. Sorry, not more than what we had at the baseline. For reading, there was a 12% increase across the board. This is grade 6 through 10th. So we have a 12% more of students who are proficient or ready to pass the exam. The next exams that I want to bring your attention to are the district assessments for the civics. So for the civics, remember what I said, we look to compare how they're doing comparison to their peers. We want to be at or above what their peers are performing. And we're very proud that in civics, they are 3% above what the district is performing. The next slide, we have the US history. And again, we're very proud to say that they are 3% above what their peers are performing. The Florida literacy exam is a pretty new exam that started about 2 to 3 years ago. And it's a requirement for students to graduate from college with a passing score on this exam. We offer it to our seniors. And we're very proud to say that in comparison to their peers, we scored 10% above the district, their peers in the district, and 16% above their peers in the overall state of Florida. This is for the civics literacy exam for our seniors. When it comes to science, we see there that overall proficiency, we are above the score of their peers in the district, which is what we're looking for. That's a test to make sure that we're on the right track. And for bio as well, we're actually 20 points above the score of their peers in the district. Definitely a good sign that we're going in the right direction. Now we started the game plan. So the game plan focuses on, now that we have these results, how are we going to get our kids to the finish line? So we fortified our instruction with not only interventions taking place in small groups, but we also have tutoring taking place after school, as well as Saturday for different subjects for our students who need that extra support and that extra help in smaller groups. The next slide. All right, so one of the things that we pride ourselves is that as a charter school, yes, technically, students can come from different places, not just from Hialeah, but we're very proud to say that a majority of our students, an overwhelming majority of our students do have zip codes that are representative of Hialeah. Our enrollment as of February was 951 of the students who applied to Hialeah, 951, 79% of those were from Hialeah. Out of those, 188 were accepted. 83% of those were from Hialeah. Currently enrolled at Cohia, we have 977. And out of those, 83% come from zip codes in Hialeah. So we're very proud to serve the community of Hialeah, because there wouldn't be Cohia without, City of Hialeah Educational Academy, and that's very important to us. And as far as data of enrollment for next year, we have already received 409 applications for next year. So that means we're already at the point where we will be having a waiting list. So we're very happy about that. Okay. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for your time,
Are
everyone.
there any questions? Showing none, thank you, and outstanding job. All right, moving along in the agenda, any unfinished business? Any new business? With that, Board Member Cabo moves we rise.